Nazdrovye! We are back. Back to building our beautiful new empire. We just need this power plant. And then we can sell the power to whatever nation this is next to me supposed to be. Got a nice lake. Over here in Kronova, nothing's going on. But I was going to try to maybe do a time lapse or something while this was building. But I think we can get other stuff going here. There's lots of things like setting up the basic infrastructure, what I want to do. Because eventually I'll need citizens anyway, so I might as well start building infrastructure. Also, I may want to sell to another customs house, because I think the output will exceed this one power line over here. This doesn't have a power line, but I think the next one over here does. Nay, nay. I already looked this up before. I think it was this one, huh? No. The next power station is so far away. It's over here. Can I go over the lake? I don't think so. Can I make them taller? Well, shoot. I guess I'll just have to use the rest of the electricity to fuel everything else here. Another thing is when this gets finished, the aggregate storage, I can start filling it with the coal needed to run my power plant. And probably at some point, we'll need an iron or coal mine, that is. Let's see here. Where's that fucking coal? So somewhere over here, you see the red shit. It's up in this mountain, kinda. How far is that? That seems pretty far. It's quite an ordeal, and that's pretty high up, too. You see the distances. Oy vey. Yeah, it's this like plateau over here. You can kind of see exactly if I start building a mine. It's metallurgy, isn't it? Fossil fuels, of course. Yeah, so the greener stuff is nice rich coal. And this whole thing will span this little sphere, so we'll see a lot of rich coal in the very, very tippy top of the mountain. But that's super inconvenient to get to. And we honestly don't even need that much coal. Basically the easiest, the most convenient one that's like rich over here, so probably this whole plateau area would be really good. In theory, I can also use helicopters to build that. And even just plotting it doesn't cost resources, so I can just have it set up. This will be Moria. City of Moria, which is nothing. But yeah, you can do stuff like, I could do a cableway, be an option. So you can load up it up here and then just run down cables, or I can just do the aggregate conveyor belts going all the way down there. These things just need power, and they also need road access so you can actually build them. So that does involve some terraforming. Oh, going along nicely. I love how you can see the steps of the buildings. It's so dope. There's a game that's like a construction simulator, and I've considered to want to get that, but I mean this is more like a strategy style game or overhead view game. It's just fun to have like your little trucks that you build automatically building for you. It's so dope. Aren't there more games like this? It's not necessarily like that far out of an idea, but they just did this in this like Soviet themed game. It's crazy. This guy's brilliant, the guy who made this. I think it's one guy. They might have maybe they have a team now or something. They post Steam updates. They are so dope. And you can just tell he's like a brilliant game designer. He's just very perceptive and understands balance and brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Although it is one of those such complex games that it's like, holy shit, some things there's so many nuances, like amount of electricity through the different wattage of wires and stuff. Like, it seems like such a crazy detail to mess with, but the fact that you need to supply water, sewage, electricity, then the food and clothes, all kinds of stuff for your citizens. So I was just checking if this is kind of flat over here, because I might build the city stuff over here. It's good to have a kind of first, I think, a first city near a customs house, because you actually need to build stuff with the workers from the customs house. So in the beginning, so you need to build all that shit with those workers, which costs a lot of money, and the further they are, the less they'll work, basically. I guess they're in some kind of timer. Also, I made these roads faster, would be better too. But your money is just so important. We've already spent 250 rubles, 250,000. And this is only like 33% done. It has a lot more work days that will cost money, and steel, 208 tons of steel. Next one. Oh, I should just make my own concrete, or no, my own gravel. But I guess it needs concrete, so it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna make a concrete plant. So many things. Yeah, things cost so much more in the beginning because you have to import them all, and they're all way more expensive if you import it. But if you make it yourself, it's way more cheaper. And that's kind of where the game, you build this network of efficiencies. So dope. So I like these kind of concepts, but I think I can make them in a much more simplified manner, like stuff building. I think for this Archimedia, I'm gonna have you work on ships, and then towns are gonna grow by themselves, and that influences things. And yet that's all happening under a smaller amount of time than some of these other kind of games. This game takes days, weeks to do. I don't know how far you want to go with it each time, and not everybody wants to play on realistic mode, but realistic mode is the coolest. You can't automatically build things. It's much more realistic. What do you know? So even this might be a little far away. You can also import workers from over here. It's the foreign workers. Another great way to get money is tourism, because tourists always want to come in, and they'll just earn you money when they're in the town, since they're like a foreign thing. All the money you make internally is yours, basically, but you provide for your citizens. So I think I'm gonna make a connection over here. Wait, I also want to see where I can make gravel. I think that's kind of important. Use gravel for a lot of things, and if you have your own gravel, then you can just upgrade these roads to gravel, which will make them quite faster. So like a mud road, maximum speed is 35 kilometers, and you can only walk 60%, and gravel 60, so it's nearly double. Pretty dope. Not all vehicles can go that maximum speed. 60 is like a low end to maximum speed, basically. Then you get asphalt. How fast can you go on asphalt? 110. So dope. Increases the walking speed to 95%. And then with street lights, you get a bonus 115% for walking. But it's still the same maximum speed. There's curves in the road though. I think it'll slow your vehicle down. It does in like Transport Fever, at least. I do want to connect this. Like straight roads. Good on them, man. So, infrastructure. So it's definitely the town's gonna bloom. So you have to just, yeah, there's so many things to consider, but, so, just try my best. Just make some kind of like network, lattice work. I can always delete the roads later. I just want to make designated areas and stuff. Damn, have all this construction, or this industrial stuff right near the front. I optimize this location because to bring workers to, to build it definitely speeds it up, but also to work at it. just for consistency, I want to get this road over there, although this is mountainous. So let's see if we can smooth that out a little bit. Schmoof it. These way these lines show that the height difference is so useful, so brilliant. As long as it's relatively flat, you might need to build it later and make it completely flat, but this will work for now. It's also good to get alternative routes in case you're constructing something, like building on a road. A little bit of framework. I can also just build on from there, so we'll just keep this here for now and then build more roads later. And then what if I get a source of gravel? Gravel quarry. So you can pretty much mine gravel all kinds of places, but usually this type of topography is good for gravel. So like this is probably pretty dope, but then you just have to flatten it out. And once you get a gravel farm, basically, this would be good for gravel too. There's other things you want to do with that gravel, like make cement, and then a concrete plant, and prefabs take gravel. All kinds of things take gravel that are random, like if you want to make asphalt, you need bitumen and gravel. So pretty important, like central resource. Maybe I feel like I should make it over here, where it's accessible to a lot of stuff, slightly out of the area. So we'll try to flatten it a bit. Also, gravel type terrain takes longer to manipulate. Do I have any more room for more bulldozers? My construction offices? Honestly, probably shouldn't buy anymore. I have to delete this road. It might be messing up my terrain. Just want to flatten it out. So it won't flatten if there's a road there. To quite a distance close to the road, that is. We must clear this path. Nie dobre. It's not going down. What the fuck? Using excavators. It's cool they just show up on site. Break down. Yeah, the closer it is, the more I can build on it, and then also, I mean, if you have a gravel quarry, you need to be able to access it. The quarries are just like one notch. I think when you think of quarry, think of a giant hole in the ground. But in this game, it's just like a small access. Then you need to process the gravel processing plant, because you get quarried stone and turn it into gravel. But now when I notice like construction office places in real life now, where you see asphalt plants and concrete, or concrete plants too, because it's like a little thing that just combines gravel and cement to make concrete. It's just kind of cool. I'm into this stuff. It's also cool in this game, just that it's your own society, basically. You can choose how you want to run it. Pretty dope. Flatten that out a little bit, or even out, smooth it out. Oh, now I made it too steep to access. Well, dang it. Just keep it on a low. I'll just smooth it out now. gives you an option to right click while you're building the road. Or anything really to. So I'll just leave it low. Kind of flatten out the path if you hold right click, that's what it does. Or I can probably make it gravel. Ow. I totally forgot that you don't even need workers to work on gravel. Oh, except for the processing plant. But sometimes I tried just selling quarried stone to make money. And it gives you some money. It's like water is the least. Quarried stone is probably pretty low too, but a little bit more than water. And if you have too many trucks to sell stuff like water, for example, you'll clog up the customs house, making a lot of traffic. And so won't even be able to sell as fast as you would want to. You could always make trains, but that's a whole nother big infrastructure that's complex. Like laying out rail, you have to make from the rail construction office, it has to be accessible by the train building kit, which is on rails. You have to build, so you have to start from the construction office and then build it from there, which can make things tricky sometimes. Rails are super fun though, and they're super efficient. It's coming along nicely. Oh, thought it was further than this. So it just needs workers. There's just not that many workers at this custom house. Well, 31, that's pretty good. It's not showing the work. Okay, now it is. Last time it wasn't showing the workers, which was so weird. I could also get the workers from this place too, but it would be less because it takes them longer to get there. Maybe what I could do is I could build a gravel road to there and then import people. I wonder if I can actually get. I guess I'll just pay for the gravel to build that road right now. Plus all these guys aren't doing anything, so start over here. Watch them make a little bit of gravel road. Get on down over there. Behind the gravel, behind the gravel. That's how long it takes to fill up. I guess you can see how fast it fills. So it's getting 12 tons of gravel. It's also cool on this page. It shows you all kinds of data, like how much fuel it has, its engine, how fast it's going, how much the actual value of the cargo is in rubles or dollars. And then this is kind of a little command list from working at the construction office, which automatically happens. So he laid some gravel for the road to be made, turned the mud road into a gravel road. Once they get that all poured, then this excavator can squish it around. Laying gravel. This is the phase. What's cool is you don't need actual workers. The excavator can work by itself. Although you can add workers to make it go faster. But that's one reason why it's good to upgrade roads. All it's taking is like fuel and then the resources that you're importing. And it's just cool. It's cool to upgrade these roads. It's so satisfying. And then once it's already laid, if you wanted an asphalt road, to make an asphalt road, you need gravel base layer first anyways. So once it's already a gravel road, you can upgrade it easily to an asphalt road. You need a paver and a roller for those. So paver is like this guy, and then there's asphalt right in front of it when it goes over it. And then after that's all out, you need a roller to finish it. I should just make gravel all the way down, but it's tricky. Once a road becomes like segmented from being intersected, they only can work on a segment of road at a time. So I couldn't do like one shot this whole thing. It'd just be all these little segments that they work on, which is more inefficient. But eventually you do that anyways in your towns because you want eventually you want street sidewalks. Hopefully I can start earning money before I make that city, but who knows. It's almost done. There we go. Now we got a gravel road. Ding dang. Now they go 60 miles an hour for this short stretch. We also want to make this gravel. Oh my god, this tiny segment. For real? Damn it. And actually the teeny tiny segments, you need people to do. They won't even let you use a machine on it. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh man, I don't even know how to do... It came to be because I intersected it with this road. But now it's already like too late. That is a random wrench pulled. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a bus over here and start importing people from the other custom house. But this is a road depot. So we'll change his... What? A dumper? Where's my new bus? Here's my new bus. Change him to construction office. And then we'll get workers from this customs house. So he'll go the long way around for now. But at least it's gravel most of the way. We'll see if he's actually importing workers with it. I could do is remove which constructions that they're doing, so make it not work on this one. Whatever, I'm just gonna let it do automatically, see what it does. You can make traffic lights when you have asphalt. It's pretty cool. And you can change just the signage if you want like a yield for one spot and a stop sign for a certain spot, which is useful when you start getting more traffic. You can get a lot of traffic if you let people have their own cars. But I've always found it's just better to have public transportation. If you want people to have their own cars, you have to like import cars, make parking lots, car dealerships. It's crazy. Alright, so he's picking up 25 workers. Let's see where he's gonna go. Oh, to the power plant? Okay, so he's going, it's gonna be far. We'll see if any of these, sometimes the workers, if they go too far, they'll just drop off. It doesn't seem like it's that far. Although going over here is so slow. I'm just wondering if it's gonna even pick up this tiny little sliver that I need people to work on. What we can do is manually add it to this. Unfinished plumbing. Oh, it already has it assigned. Yeah, some things are very automatic, so you can't micromanage. Other things are, you need to set up like a routes and stuff. Bringing over steel. Are we on a new phase? Oh wow. Got the buildings. Just need some of the specific stuff. Need more concrete. Okay, he dropped off the workers. Oh my god, there's like no workers here. Wait, was that a different bus? Oh, he's already way over here. Well, they are working on this, at least. I was just hoping he would bring it to this road. Or to the road that I need him to work on. Where's he going? Yeah, unfinished road. Sweet. It's not this one. Sweet. This is exactly where I need them. So he'll finish that tiny little stupid segment, because you need people. What sucks too is they finish a phase. Wait, did it finish? No. Like, they'll finish a phase and then the workers go home, but then the next phase starts and you need workers again. So you'll need to get them over again. And they're costing me money each time I'm importing them, but if I just had my own citizenship, which I might as well just fucking make, I guess. They need a lot of things. So in theory, to make a house, they need water, electricity, plumbing, And then I have to either, with the sewage, if I don't have a water outlet, I have to like sell the shit to the customs house. And it actually starts to accumulate really fast. So sometimes it's not really a sustainable option. So there is a lake over here. I have to make plumbing that goes all the way over there, but each pump can only go so far. Well, I guess what I could do is have a whole separate little area over here and actually unload the shit with trucks, and then they'll just dump out over here. But this needs its own electricity over here. So I have to get some wires, roads over there. It's quite an ordeal, kind of. Man, the poop water. That's what gets ya. Yeah, the citizen infrastructure, there's quite involved. So then, as far as electricity, this is not a problem because I'll have my own power plant. I might have to make some wires go over here and make some things coming out to power the rest of the area. So we'll just have to put room for that. Maybe I can just do it right here. This little lane. And then, yeah, water needs different substations. They need to import. They need to have various things like grocery store. They need a pub. They need something with culture. They need sport. It's so ridiculous. And then the schooling, they need kindergartens and schools, which are like high schools. Then you'll need a hospital and a fire station. And then a police station eventually. And all these have to be staffed by like people that are, you need all kinds of higher education staff. But the poo water, how do I deal with the poo water? I can also ship, no, I can't ship the poo water by train. It's only by truck or pipe. I guess I could make an electric network with pipes that go all the way over there. Seems a little excessive, but it's honestly, out of all the options, it's pretty much the best one. So we need to smooth out as far as we can. Trying to look on the map if there's anywhere else that get to a lake. This is really the closest one. See how far this can flatten out. Well, I can go really far. Damn. That's pretty dope. I didn't know it could go that far. As long as it's mostly smooth, doesn't have to be perfect. Just the road, and we'll need to make substations, little electric substations to fuel the pumps. Just for the water pumps. That's it. And at least pipes work pretty much automatically. As long as they have electricity, they're going to be pumping that shit out far away. Booyah. Wait, I did make that water pump. I forgot about these. Oh, there's no road access to this? No, never mind. I thought this is what the something in electricity looks like. It's a little power transformer. But that's just connected to the power plant. All these places are just missing workers. They didn't finish this tiny section? Or no? Oh, they did. Nice. And they're pretty far along with this one. Nice. I'll make these workers more viable. Does he have any workers from all the way over there? Yeah, 33. I just want to see how many are left off. How many are dropped off? Like all of them, but some are dropping. But they might be different ones that are old. Actually, he brought in 33, so that should be all the ones from the faraway customs house. I'm just gonna see how long they last. Damn, now they're dropping off. Whew. Not very many. It's gonna take so long to complete. It's crazy. Okay, we need to smooth more of this out. Can a road go past this? As long as a road can, that's all that really matters, really. Shoot, this might as well be a gravel road, so they can zoom across it. I might bust. I might actually lose this realistic game. Because I could just try to be really safe. Just wait till the power plant finishes, but I just want to build more shit, so. Traffic jam. Almost done. I should expedite the route quickly. I'll just make gravel over here too. So they get to the power plant faster. Will they take this route? Hopefully. Just might as well get that started with the gravel. They got a lot of work ahead of them. Just want to see if that covers. Yay! I can go across. Yikes. This needs to be smoothed out in some way. I guess I kind of suspected that. Let me get rid of this big bump. I only got one excavator working on them. Dig this dig dang ding. Maybe the bulldozers would do better. Hey, boy. Trying to smooth it out. Is this passable yet? Okay, wants to lower. Why does it want to lower the previous road? This seems to work better than the manual terrain tools. Last bit needs a lot of terraforming. Okay, that should be good. Kind of dips. Alright. The epically long road that'll take years to complete. So we'll eventually have sewage. Absolutely mad. Okay, this is finally done. That's good. So that's a little bit more employee help. Still not even 50%. And nobody seems to want to work on this. Oh, I put this on high priority. Should put this back on medium. Should be fair with everything else. Why isn't this being built either? It's got all the resources, just no workers. Oh god, money's going down. 610. Yipes. You can also get loans if you need to, but whew. Then you start paying interest. Yipes. I hope this bus doesn't lose gas on its way back and forth. 'Cause usually you need gas station at all points that like you might just run out of gas over here. But even if they run out of gas, they can still kind of drive if there's a close enough gas station. Yeah, finally they're building this thing, the aggregate storage. And I could start loading up coal. Probably really don't need it yet, really. This road is in construction, so I'll build a theoretical. I guess I could have a whole construction area over here. I need to get rid of one of my construction offices. Or do I have any more that I can build? Can't. Okay. I guess I can move some stuff around. What is in this? Mixers? I had to get rid of one of my vehicles. I could get rid of a crane. None of it is optimal. I could also build a full-fledged construction office. This is the kind of normal one that usually can hold 8 or so. I guess I can build other theoretical things. I was just going to see what it needed to be over here. So you've got the sewage discharge. Oh shit. This is a very tricky one. It needs to be half of it in water and half of it on land, and it has to like kind of fit perfectly. And I don't think I can terraform over here because it's too far. Well, tits on a stick. Actually, I could build a regular construction office and then use the free ones over there. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'll move it to maybe over here or something. Maybe this would actually be a good spot. Kind of like this right here. Maybe like over here. Give some clearance for. I need to be able to distribute electricity. I guess I'm going to have to do it off this end and split it off over there. Sure. I'll just build it. I could even tuck it in right here. But I assume the village stuff is going to be over here, I guess. Too many things to consider. It's crazy. Alright, just a regular old construction office. I could even put it over here. This feels like too important. Right in front of the customs house. I can do it like right over here. It's good to be kind of close, but a little bit off to the side. So, we'll start working on that. And once I can build that, I can put a bunch of my construction vehicles over there, free up my free constructions, and then start them over here. I can import workers from over here and start working on this side of the road, and maybe some infrastructure over here. Bada bing. We got plans, yo. But this construction office is so packed up. Sorry, you're just gonna have to wait. Fill it with cement. Good thing they have all this stuff on hand. This customs office. That's one thing that actually with the game design smooths things over, that you can buy everything, but it's just like a subtle punish because it costs more. Very well designed. Just makes it just convenient enough where it's not too absurd. Oh, they built this gravel road. That's great. How is the route of this going? Where's my bush? Where's my Russian bus? It's getting gas? You don't need gas. Make room. Is it going its max speed? Yeah. Nice. Going over Karasna. Should rename this too. It's in the corner. Corcopia. Cool. Just want to name my own thing. Actually, I just thought of cornucopia, but with a K, like the band corn. And it almost sounds even Soviet. It's kind of funny. Slavic. This is actually going well, pretty nicely, it seems. Wowie, wow. And that's taking a good route. Excellent. Just my workers. But I can't get my own workers until I get a shit pipe that goes super far. Okay, well I guess we'll do some preliminary planning. I think we'll get them before we go broke anyways. And at least I'll just showcase what it's like. So I kind of want to put some buildings just to have in theory, but not actually in execution. No, forget it. I'm just going to put utility stuff down this little alleyway. So that includes power, which this distributes power really far. I can't see how far. I guess I have to put something down to see. It'll show me how far. So out over here. Okay, so it gets that yellow line shows power. The blue says if it's supplied with water. So it looks like I have some utilities over here, but we'll need some for these areas. So we'll actually, maybe this won't be utility because it still seems kind of close. So we'll make another lane. Really should be asphalt if it's going to be for city stuff. But at this point I just gotta make the road. Which one's like a correct angle? Damn, this one probably wasn't the right angle. What the frap? That looks... Why does that look so weird? This one isn't correct? God damn. Is this one correct? Why did that not one go on the same angle? Don't understand. There's like 2 references? If it's even not the right angle, at least just want it to be consistent looking. Looks good enough. Oh, it's still... looks mostly okay. Shit. It moved at the last second. God damn it. I want to snap too. I don't want it to snap. How did F4 disable snapping? Or sometimes you have to make it like partial way, then finish it off. It's a little wonky. So this was covered, so I need to make something like over here as far as utilities. Yeah, that's good enough. I should have actually flattened the land a little bit. Okay, so this is covered by utility, so I need to make something over here utility-wise. So we need an electric substation. It probably should be connective road, although maybe I could just use paths. So maybe like over here. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to do a little road that has all the substations. Oops. I'll make it right angle for this. Kind of that angle, but maybe from this line. Okay. So electric substation here. And then it's good to have these switches. Should probably just make over here anyway. So I can fit to. We'll try this. It might not work. I have to test it with little wires. It doesn't look like it. Too close together. It's fine. We'll just that one. Guess I should put maximum wattage. And then maybe I'll make the wire go across here and then go down this kind of utility. This is so thin, I kind of want it as a utility. So I'll have a big wire go over here. 4 megawatt, 14. How much do we want to distribute? Maybe the full 14? I'm gonna need a transformer. Unless I just want to branch off one of these tiny ones off of this one. Okay, I'm gonna make a big one off of this, and then make a transformer somewhere. I guess if I can right here. Seems super close proximity. Let's see. You probably want more space than this. Oh, and plus there's gonna be aggregates coming in from over here. So maybe a different spot. Man, it's tricky. I think I'm just gonna put it on this hill right here. That's flat. Oh god. What I can do is I can make this plateau right here. You know, the Tetris music comes from Russia. Not saying that in reference to anything, necessarily. I hope this works. Didn't realize how this is in a dip. Yeah. Nice. So I should probably actually put some switches up here. High voltage switches. Let's do this. And then we'll make a transformer right here. City planning is difficult. We'll just do the max voltage. Nice. Yeah, switches will let you create larger networks. Basically, one input, one output, and one extra output. Will I need this yet? I don't have to build it yet. I'm just gonna not build them yet. But we'll build roads to this. There we go. Felt good. Can you connect in some way? Yikes. Oh. Well, that's fine. Little electric tower area. Looking pretty cool. Then this will go. This is the power transformer, so it shows transformer to lower wattage. Which I guess. Oh man. I could do an underground wire. It doesn't distribute as much, but still get the job done. The thing is, where I put the wires, like, sometimes I can't build buildings there, so that's why I'm trying to, like, consider the best route. Maybe I will just make... Oh wait, this is supposed to be utility alley. Well, I think I'm going to work on this later. But thank you for hanging out. We'll see you next time in the Soviet Cat.